So, good morning to all. So, today in the lab session, we have a for the today's lab session, we have an aim to perform input output, read write data, and data visualization all in today's lab session. So, let's get started. First thing that we come to know is library in Python. What is a library? Library is a collection of pre-written code that developers can use to simplify and speed up their work. It is a pre-written code that is been written in the software where you can directly take from there as a function or in the form of classes which can be used in different form of programs. This can help in saving time and effort by avoiding the need to write the code from scratch. Right? Just suppose you want to write a code of printing a number again and again every time whenever you are using the word print. So whenever you are using the function print, so it will be very lengthy process and very tedious work. So to avoid this thing, we are using this the function the libraries, and in the library there is a function called print, and that print is used to print the function. So libraries that are most used in Python are pandas, matplotlib, numpy, seaborn, and many more. But for this lab work we are using pandas, matplotlib, numpy, and seaborn. In the previous lab session we already learned about numpy, so we have pandas, matplotlib, and seaborn. So here start we can start with the pandas library. So pandas is a open source data manipulation library for Python. Can anyone know about data manipulation? Yeah, somewhat right, but yeah, it is right, but data manipulation is somewhat not about CSV file. It is about any data, whatever data you have, you can manipulate it. Okay, why we use pandas for that? Because panda is a as already I say, library contain functions and classes. So pandas library all have that function and classes which are used to treat with the data manipulation works. So they are include two type of data structures. Anyone how many of you know about data structure? Okay, one. Nobody know? Okay, let me explain to you all. Data structure is a predefined structure that you have. Suppose you are writing a mathematical equation. So you have a follow a same protocol for writing a differential equation, integration equation. So you have to write in a same similar way again. So this is like a structure of data. Data can be written in a structure. This we call a data structure. So there are two type of data structure we can use. First is series, and second is data frame. So series, as from the know we, as from the name we can get that it's a 1D label data structure. Data frame is a 2D label data structure, or data frame we can call it also a tabular format data. So it can, what pandas work is, panda can handle missing values, it can help with the duplication of values, and it can be help in treating of cleaning of data. It's mostly been done in data analysis work. So missing, duplication, and cleaning of data is mostly done there. Here we also perform in our experiments in lab. So what is the data frame? As I already told you, it's a two-dimensional data level. So here is an example of a data frame looks like. Here it's a table. From table we can understand that there is some rows and a columns as well. And in that rows and columns, there contains a data. Each row, uh, okay, matrix we can see now, matrix 1 comma 1. If we can, under 1 comma 1 placehold, there is the data, and each and every placehold we have a data. So this data frame consists data. That's why it's called data frame. Second is how we create a data frame. It's moreover being there in your further experiments, but let's go with the basics. So firstly we have to import the pandas package. So every time whenever we are dealing with any program, we have to import the library at first, because Python doesn't know which library we want to use. So every time when we are using, we need to import it. So there is a predefined structure to import, then writing the name of the library. If we, okay, as PD, what it means is we are not writing pandas every time whenever we are using it. So instead of using pandas every time, we are short forming as PD. So this is a short form. Now second thing, we are defining a dictionary. As you can know from the name, it contains okay, it's different in programming. In that we have a name given, and then on that name we have different types of if suppose in that data we are defining a dictionary data. In that data there is a name folder. In that we are only able to return name only. Second, for the age, in age folder we are only able to return age. Then in education we are writing education. So why we are defining in data? Because defining data because pandas can be work in data, as we already know. Then second third thing, we have to convert the data to data frame. So here is a function, predefined function, which we can use, pd dot data frame, and in bracket we have to put the data, and we store this value in df. And then at last we are printing the df data. Here is the output we can see. In that there is a name column, then age column, then education column. In that we can get name Chinmay, Afshan, Sam, Ravi, and their ages respective with their educations. So second library that we gonna be for is matplotlib. Matplotlib is a data visualization library. What is a data visualization means? We know we have data, we can understand the data, computer can understand the data very well, but we as a human try to find patterns in every data. So for finding the pattern for our user friendliness, we develop a library called matplotlib. This library is allows the developer to create interactive animations in Python. Not that animations with graphs, their scatter plots, their pie charts, the graph and plots that are extensively used for data visualization. That are line plots, bar charts, scatter plots, and many more. Here is the example. As you can see in figure 4a, there is a line plot. In same figure 4b, bar plot, and figure 4c, scatter plot. Last one is the Seaborn. It is also a data visualization library. It is what is the difference between Matplotlib and data and Seaborn is more uh, more enhancing one version of Matplotlib. Means it is more attractive in looking. Means you can create more visually appearing data files, visually appearing plots and graphs from it. So here it is mostly used with statistical data, and perfectly tuned with pandas data frame as well. And it will make the input, making it easier for working with the tableau data. It can use different themes and color palettes for that. So that's the tree library that we are going for today's experiment. And that's all today. This is a reference that I took, and thank you.